Hello and welcome to HHO Health Inspection Show with Dr. Key. And the United States President Donald Trump has cut funding to the WHO, saying they failed and have compromised to call China out with the delay in alarming the world of the COVID-19 situation.
Today I'm instructing my administration to halt funding of the World Health Organization while a review is conducted to assess the World Health Organization's role in severely mismanaging and covering up the spread of the coronavirus. American taxpayers provide between $400 million and $500 million per year to the WHO. In contrast, China contributes roughly $40 million a year and even less. As the organization's leading sponsor, the United States has a duty to insist on full accountability.
Ghana is doing well with the distribution of food to the less privileged in the society, but the government should take a second look at how this distribution is done and bring out new measures, because there is no social distancing at all, and there is overcrowding, and there are no PPEs and facial masks put on during this time, and as a result, more and more coronavirus is capable of spreading in these communities. Take a look at this video. Well, this is how the virus works when it gets to the body. The virus is called SARS-CoV-2, and the name of the disease is COVID-19, where a lot of people misrepresent these things. And well, the virus has a membrane, and inside the membrane is a single-stranded RNA, and on the outside is a membrane with sugars, protein, and extra proteins. And well, when this virus gets into the body through the airways, it gets to the trachea, to the bronchi, to the bronchioles, and to the alveoli, finally, where it causes the damage. And well, the alveoli is responsible for the gaseous exchange, and the alveoli is highly vascularized, which means it has a lot of capillaries, which is responsible for the exchange of oxygen and carbon dioxide. And well, when this virus gets into the alveoli, there are two types of cells, which is type 1 pneumocytes and type 2 pneumocytes within the alveoli. And the type 1 pneumocyte is responsible for the gaseous exchange, and type 2 pneumocyte is responsible for the production of surfactant. And the function of this surfactant is to cleanse the alveoli, well, with the help of the mucus, macrophages, cilia, which cleanses the whole alveoli for a proper gaseous exchange. But when this virus gets into the alveoli, the crown, which serves as a key, the extra protein, gets attached to the type 2 pneumocyte responsible for the production of surfactant. And well, as it gets locked, the single-stranded RNA is released and gets into the cells, and more replication takes place. And well, there are pro-inflammatory mediators which are released, and which include the cytokines, the interleukins, the prostaglandins, the tumor necrotic factors, which are all released. And this causes irritation, and as a result, more cough is experienced during this time. And as you cough out more and more of the replicated virus out. So that's how come when you cough, people around you can get this virus. And well, as more and more inflammatory mediators are released, there is a message sent to the hypothalamus within the brain. And well, this pro-inflammatory mediators, the cytokines, and a lot of them I mentioned, cross the blood-brain barrier and gets to the hypothalamus, and where the hypothalamus is responsible for the regulation of the body's temperature. So if it gets there, it then causes damage there, and there is more and more fever. That is how a lot of these patients have fever cough, and once there is a damage to the alveoli, the lung parenchyma cells are destroyed, and that is the result of pneumonia. So that's how come people have pneumonia. And well, there is cough, there is fever, there is pneumonia, and all this comes into play to worsen your case. So no gaseous exchange and no cleaning of the alveoli. And well, as these cytokines are in circulation, well, the alveoli, which is highly vascularized with a lot of capillaries, well, these capillaries becomes very thin. Well, it becomes very permeable, and the plasma cells within the blood can cross into the alveoli, which could accumulate a lot of fluid. So that's how come they feel that they are drowning. You feel drowned when you cough. And well, WBC, which is the white blood cells, and neutrophils would also get into the alveoli, which causes more and more fluid accumulation and pus formation within the lungs. So this is how the COVID-19 works in your body. So everyone should be mindful, wear your protective garment and stay at home. And people with comorbidities like the diabetes, hypertension, and other diseases are prone to the worsening of the COVID-19. So this is how the virus damages your lungs. Well, everyone is obsessed with the COVID-19 pandemic around the globe, but we might be failing to look at certain important issues. Though the COVID-19 poses a threat of famine, hunger around the globe, where there is no mass production of goods and services, and the world's economy is at a standstill because everyone is staying at home. But there is an area we should look up to, and the United Nations warned Africa, especially the Eastern Africa, about an invasion of a swarm of locusts. And well, this locust keeps increasing, and as of now, it's over 2 billion population of locusts. And well, if this locust invade Eastern Africa, well, it's going to destroy all their crops, and there might be a great famine that will come upon Africa. Not only Eastern Africa as well, but as the swarm moves from Eastern Africa, well, it crosses to all the other parts of Africa. And this is what we should look up to as well. We should have a pest control in order to prevent this famine, which will be of another great threat apart from the COVID-19 situation.
The worst locust crisis in decades is ravaging East Africa, threatening the food supply for millions of people. Kenya, Somalia, and Ethiopia are at the center of this latest outbreak. You can see in this video just how massive the locust swarms have been across the region.
These bugs have infested farmland and destroyed crops. Farmers are calling on the international community to help prevent a food crisis.
Sisi huwa tunategemea sana huu msimu. Kuna msimu miwili, lakini ule msimu mwingine wa mwezi wa 4 unakuwa mfupi na saa nyingine hatupati chakula. Huu ndio ule msimu tunategemea, na ni kama zitatuharibia kabisa. Tutakaa njaa tu throughout the year mpaka next year mwezi wa 10 ndio tutapanda. This year mwezi wa 10.
The United Nations says the region needs around $76 million to combat the crisis. Officials warn the locust outbreak will spread across the entire continent of Africa and into other parts of the world if action isn't taken.
Well, my name is Dr. Key, and please subscribe to our YouTube channel and our Facebook page, Humanity Health Organization. Peace.